How's it going? Strictly Nintendo here, and I wanted to take a moment to say a few words to both Platinum Games and Nintendo. And hopefully, through the power of the internet and the power of my fellow Nintendo gamers and subscribers, these messages will reach both parties respectively. And firstly, I'd like to say a few things to Platinum and start off by saying congratulations on the launch of Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Wii U in both North America and Europe. For me, it was a day one purchase. These are phenomenal games. I could not put down Bayonetta 1. I started playing that first, and I wanted to experience the port and then remember the story so that it was fresh in my mind for when I started playing Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 1 has quickly overtaken Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze as my favorite Wii U title. Now, I fully expect Bayonetta 2, once I complete that, to take that position, but right now Bayonetta 1 has that title. You're all very talented individuals. It shines through in this game, and I hope that, I hope this does exceptionally well for y'all. Y'all deserve it. Bayonetta 1's a great game, and then to remember in the back of my mind, to have it in the back of my mind while playing the game, and now that I've finished the storyline, that it's a port was jaw-dropping. It felt and played like it should have. It felt and played like a game that was honed and developed specifically for the Wii U to the point that it was almost flawless. Y'all have set the bar for ports so high. I don't know if there's any developers out there that can hold a candle to what y'all have done here. I know it was y'all's idea to include Bayonetta 1 for free with Bayonetta 2, and I understand why y'all did it, and I greatly appreciate it. I'm so thankful for that. And I'm not speaking for anybody else but myself here, but I feel like I've cheated y'all. I really do. There's so much hard work and talent in that port that I don't think that credit and recognition is enough. If you would have said October 24th, Bayonetta 2 comes out, you can get it for $59.99. Oh, and we're re-releasing Bayonetta 1, you can get that for $59.99. I would have gladly paid $59.99 for Bayonetta 1. It's that good. If you would have further said, well, if you pre-order Bayonetta 2, you can get Bayonetta 1 for $39.99, I would have said, that's a phenomenal deal. I'm going to take advantage of it. For it to be free, I'm very, very grateful for that. But I do feel like I've cheated you. And even though The Wonderful 101 is not my style of game, I'm seriously considering buying it just because I feel like y'all deserve that for what you've done here with Bayonetta 1. If you're going to put out games of this caliber, I want to continue playing what you are doing. And you can't do that if you're not making money. So just, personally, I want to say thank you for that game, for that port. Phenomenal work. I do feel like I cheated y'all, but I'm also very humbled that y'all were so gracious to put all that talent and hard work into such a phenomenal port, one that pushes the boundaries and holds the bar through the roof. Just thank you. Amazing experience, and I can't say thank you enough, and I don't think that it expresses how grateful I am for that phenomenal experience. So, kudos. And then that brings me over to my message to Nintendo. And that is that back in, I think, end of August 2013, Hideki Kamiya, and I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I sincerely apologize, sir. But there's an interview with him, and I read it on IGN, but a lot of people covered it, where it was reported he said he wouldn't mind, that he would like for Platinum Games to become a Nintendo exclusive second-party developer and work more closely with Nintendo. And knowing that, my message to you, Nintendo, is to break out your freaking wallets. Seriously. All right? I'm currently experiencing the GameCube era as well because I didn't have that console. And I've converted my Wii into a GameCube. So I'm buying every GameCube game that I'm interested in or that people have said are phenomenal, where I hear that consistently. And I'm having so many great experiences there. And I've noticed that there was a lot of boldness from you, Nintendo, during that that generation. There was great, enhancements and evolutions of current franchises and classic franchises and new IP. Now, obviously, we would like to see third-party support. There's always that talk and everything like that. And I'm not really concerned with the trendy annualized fluff crap. There's more important third-party, developers and games to focus on. But the one thing that I also keep hearing is that you ask a lot of gamers, and most of them will say, or a good portion of them will say, you buy a Nintendo console for the exclusive games. So keeping that in mind, it can only benefit everyone if you grow your exclusives, okay? And go back to the GameCube era where you were bold, grow your exclusives, evolve classic franchises and bring out new IP. And what better way to do that than to bring Platinum into the family, And to my fellow Nintendo gamers and subscribers out there, take a moment, think about this. What would it be like if from here on out, our core franchises, new franchises, were developed by Nintendo, Retro, and Platinum? Think about what Platinum could do with something like F-Zero. And then think about what they could do, continuing and evolving a series like Bayonetta, or what they could do if we let the leash off and let them bring new IP and grow those exclusives and be bold again. Think about that. Let it sink in. Pause the video. Let it sink in. And now that it's sunk in, all right, go pose that same challenge to all your friends and family who are Nintendo gamers. And then let them pass that challenge on when it's sunk in for them. And after you've passed on that challenge, hit up Twitter, Facebook, Miiverse, forums, email, YouTube, whatever, and send that message to Nintendo. Be bold again, grow your IP, grow your exclusives, evolve classic franchises, and do that by bringing Platinum into the family. It only makes sense. I mean, these are very, very talented individuals, and we would be doing very well by bringing them in. And seriously, fellow gamers out there, if you like high energy games, that really push the boundaries, if you like mature games, there's no reason not to buy this game. Bayonetta 2 by itself is worth $59.99. Bayonetta 1 by itself is worth $59.99, and you get them both for that one price. Seriously, it's phenomenal. It's got action, it's got humor, it's got sexual innuendo, it's got vulgarity, it's got violence, it's got gore. It freaking threw me back into the early 90s when I was a kid discovering anime for the first time. This is a really cool experience. And if you're into these kinds of games, there's seriously no reason why you shouldn't have this in your library. All right. So, fellow Nintendo gamers, pick it up. It's worth every penny. Platinum, thank you. Nintendo, be bold again. Break out your wallets. Bring Platinum into the family. And to everybody, take care.